How does a club go from dominating Europe to being laughed at by Brighton?
Harry Maguire! Manchester United in the rain around Old Trafford cracks.
This is the painful truth about Manchester United. It all started in 2013. That year it started and ended with a bang, with Sir Alex Ferguson announcing that it was his last year as a manager ever. But at least that retirement came with a Premier League trophy, the last Premier League trophy they've lifted ever since. The dynasty without Fergie completely shattered, and the club didn't know what to expect next, with all of these new managers coming next. David Moyes, he was literally less than 1 year at the club. He wasn't necessarily a bad manager, it's just that it wasn't what Manchester United were expecting from a manager after Fergie. He was shortly fired after literally less than 1 year. If I had to rate him out of 1 out of 10, I would definitely give him a 4 out of 10 just for basic trying, because he was not really good. Let's just put that out there. Then Van Gaal. 2 sucky years at the helm of that guy. A guy that I truly hated just for the simple fact of not playing Chicharito back in 2014, because he obviously put him on the bench. He never really started him, and that's the reason why I'm going to give him a 0 out of 10, because I hate him that much. Hate is a strong word. I just don't like him because then Mourinho. 2 really good years with a really great manager. He won the Europa League, the Community Shield, and the Carabao Cup. Technically speaking, he's been the most successful manager in the post-Fergie era in terms of silverware. I truly don't understand why they didn't give him more time, but it's just maybe a Manchester United thing. Out of 1 out of 10, I definitely would give him a 7 out of 10. Then Solskjaer, a bum that fumbled the Europa League final against Villarreal. And to be fair, that Villarreal team was managed by Unai Emery, one of Europe's top managers right now, so I'm not going to give him that bad of a criticism. He finished second back in 2020, I believe, and that's all I can really say about him. If I had to rate him, I would give him a 5 out of 10. Let's move forward. Then Ralf Rangnick. Technically, he wasn't really a manager, but looking back at it now, he's more famous for pretty much exposing the club's dysfunction than anything tactical. I'm not going to rate him since he really wasn't a manager. Let's move on. And last but not least, Ten Hag. Another bum-ass manager. And also the first manager to win something ever since Mourinho left back in 2017. He stayed at the club relatively 2 years and helped them achieve 3rd back in 2023. If I had to rate him, I would give him a 5 out of 10. 6 managers in the span of like 12 years. No consistency whatsoever on managers. Each one had a different style, different players, and different philosophies. And none were given the time or the structure, probably because most of them pretty much sucked to succeed. Man United have spent more than any club in Europe since Ferguson left, over £1 billion, but that money hasn't translated to results, or any significant trophies for that matter. Di Maria, 59 million, Pogba, 89 million, Maguire, 80 million, Anthony, 86 million, and last but not least, Sancho at 73 million, all hyped to be world class. Most didn't even last 2 seasons. And then you have Brighton buy Ecuadorian players for like $5, and then selling them for like 80 million, I believe. Make that make sense, because I truly don't understand it. There's no consistent strategy, just chasing the next shiny object on the market. They see a star pop off at the World Cup and then they literally spend that money. They just don't care at all about money, it seems. This isn't bad luck, it's a decade of long pattern of overspending on names and not systems. Meanwhile, clubs like Brighton, Brentford, and even Aston Villa are outsmarting United. They buy cheap, develop, and they sell high. United, they seem to recycle the same mistakes every single window. The deeper you go, the uglier it gets. The Glazers have owned United since 2005, but fans, they've never truly accepted them. Why? Because the club stopped being about football and started being a cash machine. They've taken money out, let Old Trafford fall apart, and made decisions based on brand, not the ball. Ed Woodard, a banker, was in charge of all the football decisions. You tell me how that makes sense. United became a business empire with a broken team underneath. They had no director of football until 2019. That's 6 years of clueless spending. Like, imagine having all of this money for you to spend on and still failing upward every single year. That has to be a Glazer thing, because I can't truly understand it. Fans have protested for years, but in 2021, they stormed Old Trafford, forced a game versus Liverpool to be cancelled. That's how fed up they were. You can change managers, buy new players, and even win a cup. But until that top level changes, United will always be stuck on this loop. Then came Aaron Ten Hag, and for a moment, it looked like they were legit back. They won the Carabao Cup, Rashford looked unstoppable. The vibes were immaculate, even as a Liverpool fan myself. But now, they're back to square one. Injuries, dressing room issues, and no tactical cohesion. Is it the manager, or is the club just cursed at this point? Manchester United is still one of the biggest clubs in the world, but they don't feel like it anymore. Until the structure changes, until the ownership listens, until they build a proper football identity again, they'll just keep living in the past. This is what happened to Manchester United. Now, if you want to explore the male pretty privilege in football, click the video up above or down below in the description. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like the video or enjoy this type of content, please leave a like because I truly appreciate every single viewer that I have at my disposal, which is you. I don't know what else to say. I hope you have a great day and enjoy my content as well because I enjoy making them. Aim jumbo dumbo every single time. I always say the same things, but it works because people do look at my stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.